This is the weirdest family dynamic in The Sims 2. So technically, she is her sister's stepmother. So yes, we are playing the last of the Strange Town introductions today. So that's pretty exciting because then we're going to be able to start the official rotations. We have done Curious, Spectre, and Beaker. And today we're going to play the Smiths and the Grunts. I'll show you the singles and Ajay Loner as well. We might not actually play them for a full day. I'll at least tell you like their backstories or show you who they are and stuff. So the Smith family, after a fruitful career, Pollination Technician 9 has retired to his favorite planet. But can his son Johnny make friends and fit in? Or is his family just too strange for Strange Town? This is the weirdest family dynamic in the entire game. We covered it a little bit in the last stream with the Curious brothers, but I'll go over it again. So this is the Smith family house. They have the most suburban, traditional, like cookie cutter family house in all of Strange Town. Like they're the oddballs. They don't fit, right? Like this house doesn't fit Strange Town in theory. Like it's just not. They have this perfectly manicured lawn, white picket fence, literally. This house was renovated by Plumtails. Shocking, I know. So you walk in here and there is a bathroom right here, the living room. I did replace a bit of this. I think the rug and the couch in the chair are Sims 4 conversions. You all know by now, I love my Sims 4 conversions. And we have the dining table here with a freaking cornucopia. For some reason, I'm like, a cornucopia? Oh my God, this is the most wholesome family in the world. And then this is the kitchen area. And then we have this area over here. I don't know if they changed this area all that much. It's just kind of like an extra room. Kind of feels like it should be a sunroom or something. And then this is the master bedroom. This is like Jenny and her husband's room. I did change the bedding because it's green and Jenny's favorite color is green, which we will see very soon. And then there's a little office space off of here. And then there's their bathroom here. And like the thing I like about this house is that even though it's big, it comes off very homey. Upstairs, we even have like this back balcony area here, which I really love. I love that. And yeah, this is Johnny's room, as you can see. I love it. He has like a boxing thing. I don't know, a punching bag. He's got his computer and his stereo. He's got a bit of a mess here, but yeah, that's Johnny's room. And then this is Jill's room. I love that they put the teddy bear on her bed. I don't know if she's gonna be able to use the bed that way, but we're gonna find out. Cute little princessy room. I love it. And then we have a nursery. She's not currently pregnant, but she is a family sim, so I can definitely see that being a thing. And then this is like the hobby room where they can sew and just put whatever in here. It could also serve as another bedroom in the future if it needs to be. And then there's a bathroom right here. Back down where like the dining area is, we have this back deck here. We have like a buffet table and it looks like they're ready to host barbecues or have parties and stuff, which they actually technically were supposed to be having a birthday party for Johnny, but that scripted event kind of got broken because he isn't aging up right away like the game wants him to. So, and then this is their pool area, like the perfect like giant pool. They got a swing. And of course we have some golf. I feel like Paul would be doing this. I feel like he'd be out here golfing. That's pretty much it for the house. It's really, really nice. I recommend it. I love it a lot. Let's start off with Paul, I guess. Why is Paul kind of, hear me out. Paul, like, he looks so much better than he did, though. If you know, you know. Like, if you saw what he looked like before. Yeah, this is his new look. Very, like, Hawaiian vacation. And this is why. This is the weirdest family dynamic in The Sims 2. So, we have Paul here. Paul number 9, if you will. And he is the child of Birth Queen and Colony Drone 65535. His mother was literal royalty. So he has these alien daughters, Chloe and Lola Curious. They are the children of Paul and Glarn Curious. So Paul abducted Glarn when he was married to his first wife, Glabe. He freaked out, abandoned his daughters with Glabe, and then went on to get remarried to Kitty. Then he had Pascal, Vidkund, Laszlo, and Jenny with Kitty. Back to Paul. Paul decided, you know what? His daughter's kind of cute. So yeah, he got married to Jenny and they had Johnny and Jill and they're together and they're like this happy little couple. So technically, she is her sister's stepmother. Paul was just doing his job. He was a pollination technician. Technically, pollinating Sims, I think, is seen as like a career for aliens, right? Also, I love that he's afraid to be abducted by aliens. Can an alien even be abducted by aliens? But as you can see, he is married to Jenny. They have a pretty good marriage. They're pretty solid. He's not friends with his children. But to be fair, most of these Sims aren't. Like starting out, the pre-mades aren't the closest with their kids. He is enemies with Buzz Grunt, like everybody pretty much is, because Buzz Grunt does that to himself. We'll play with Buzz here in a little bit. He was a bully since high school. He bullied the hell out of everybody in this town. It's kind of his fault. Also, Buzz is very like basically racist towards aliens. So he hates Paul just for being an alien. He is unemployed. He's like a little stay-at-home dad, I guess. He is a Pisces, which would make him a family sim in my game. He is neat. He's a little on the shy side, incredibly lazy, and he's very playful. He has a great little sense of humor, and I feel like he would be really good with kids, and he's right between grouchy and nice. The only thing PT9 loves more than his lawn is his family. When he's not spending time with his children, he enjoys clipping coupons and staring up at the sky. Like, he's so wholesome. And like, when you really look at it like that, like he's just this cute little family man. It's just the way he met his wife is a little like question mark, you know? His hobby, film and literature, specifically writing. So maybe he'll write like sci-fi novels or like, you know, maybe novels based on his life as a drone or as a pollination technician. Because it seems like the aliens in Sims 2, they all have like a job, right? So you can either be a drone who impregnates the birth queen with more aliens, or you can be a pollination technician who impregnates human Sims. And then we have his memories. He remembers growing up well. So he was an adult and he met Glarn, impregnated Glarn because that was his job. And he had his twins, Lola and Chloe. Oh, apparently Lola got into private school and Chloe was rejected. This drama. Oh my God. So Chloe is kind of like, she's kind of the Lilith if Lilith was loved. Like Glabe really genuinely took care, like good care of these girls. If Lilith was loved, I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Who's the villain here? It ain't me. I'm just relaying the facts. Lilith is loved by me, and that's enough. Then he met Jenny and made best friends with Jenny. First kiss, made out, fell in love, got engaged, met all of her brothers. He wasn't married to Jenny until he was an elder. And they had Johnny. He potty trained Johnny, taught him to walk and talk. So he taught him everything. And he met General Buzz. And Johnny grew up well. Then he had Jill. And he actually won a fight with General Buzz. So Buzz went around trying to fight everybody and beat everybody up. And once he got around to Paul won as an elder. Imagine losing a fight as a military buff man, losing a fight to an old man. And he made enemies with Buzz after that, of course. And yeah, his kids grew up well and he's living his picturesque little alien life. He's turned on by blonde hair and talented Sims. And yes, he is a family sim. And he's a secondary popularity. I can't remember why. He might have rolled out to that. And his lifetime wish is to marry off 6 children. So we either need to have 4 more pregnancies or 1 case of quads. As you can see, she kind of has this like this little country getup. I feel like this family has country vibes. Like even though they live in Strangetown, I feel like Strangetown has like a tech side, you know, with like the Curious Brothers and stuff. Then they also have kind of a Southern Wild West kind of vibe as well. But yeah, so this is Jenny. Look how freaking cute. She got genetically corrected, like I said. So she actually looks like her brothers. We already know her family tree and all of that. We know that she has a really good relationship with her husband. They have like a genuine love for each other. She is friends with Johnny and she's close to being friends with Jill. So Johnny, she has a favorite child, everybody. She's close to being friends with like all her siblings. She's a very like friendly sim, apparently. She has no enemies at all. She is a nurse, which is level 3. of the medical career. So she's kind of like the breadwinner of the family, I guess. She is a Taurus, which would make her a fortune sim, actually. She's right between sloppy and neat. She's a little bit shy, a little bit lazy, super serious. Like she's actually like way more serious than I would expect her to be, but she is like one of the nicest pre-mades I think that's in the game. She is an angel. Jenny loves having a career, but she wishes she could spend more time with her family and maybe make some new friends. She really likes green. Hence why she's married to an alien, and also why I gave her a green shirt, a green bed. There's a lot of green in this house. Jenny's the type of mom who will get up early in the morning and make sack lunches for her kids. Like, yeah, if this was Sims 4, she would be like in that parenthood game pack. She would be packing their lunches and like have the highest of parenting skills. Her bio leads us to believe that, you know, she makes money. She works because she has to, but she would rather be doing other things so she could spend more time with her children. She also wants a baby. Her hobby is arts and crafts, sewing. So now you know why I have this random, look at her, she's barfing at it. But no, she has a sewing machine up here because she wants to be like a little seamstress, and maybe she'll quit her job sewing stuff for money. Yeah, she also is interested in fashion. Fun facts. So I feel like it makes a lot of sense for her to do that, honestly. She learned all of her skills from her parents. Her dad was involved in her life, but not her sister's life. And then she remembers Pascal being born. Vidkund, she is the oldest of the curious kids. And then Laszlo is the baby. She got into private school like they all did. And then she grew up into an adult and she became besties with Paul, fell in love with him. And then her mom died and she got engaged to Paul and moved in with him. And then they got married. And right after they woohooed, her dad died. Did he walk in and see what happened and died that way? Who knows? But I like to think maybe. But then she had Johnny. So her parents never got to meet their grandkids, which is kind of sad. And then she got her job in the medical career. And she had Jill, taught Jill how to walk. So yeah, she hasn't been as involved in like teaching her kids stuff as she would have liked. And then Pascal got abducted by aliens and Vidkund got abducted by aliens. And these are bad memories for her. So even though she's married to an alien, she does not like that they were abducted by aliens. I don't think she approves of the pollination technician lifestyle, hence why Paul doesn't do it anymore, I'm guessing. Who knows? And she is attracted to creative Sims and aliens. And yeah, she is a family sim. And I would probably have her be a secondary fortune, actually, because she is a Taurus. Look how freaking cute Johnny is. I kind of love Johnny. I don't know. But yeah, so this is Johnny, the firstborn, our little emo boy. We kind of saw him when we played the Spectres. He is Ophelia's boyfriend. As you can see, he is friends with his mom, which is pretty cute, pretty cute. And he is madly in love, like so head over heels for Ophelia. And he is enemies with Tank Grunt. Like they're almost negative 100. They're like super not friends. But yeah, so Tank is Buzz's son. Okay. And Tank is the one who really takes after his dad, like wants to be just like him. Therefore, Tank is also a bit of a bully. He is a public school student. He's a B student, pretty good, pretty average. He is a Gemini, which would make him a popularity sim, which he already is. He is a bit sloppy and he is on the outgoing side, which makes sense since he's a popularity sim. He's right between lazy and active, little bit serious, and he's nice. Johnny dreams of being the hero that rides in on a white horse, or at least a cool sports car. So he just wants to be the cool boy. Honestly, I could see me taking this literally and having him be Captain Hero. Johnny's hobby is music specifically. Oh my God, how ironic is this? Dancing. Dancing! He loves dancing, which he's currently doing. I love that for him. He met his uncles and what are they to him? His half-sister aunts? Their sister is also Jenny, which would make them their aunts. But they're also the children of Paul, just like Johnny. So they'd also be half siblings. So they are half-sister aunts. Half-sister aunts coming to TLC this fall. And his dad taught him everything he needed to know. He met Tank in childhood. And then Jill was born. And he met Rip as well. And then he grew up into a teen, made besties with Ophelia and made enemies with Tank. Had his first kiss with Ophelia, fell in love with her, went steady, and he remembers his uncles getting abducted by aliens as being a bad thing as well. And yeah, he's attracted to underwear and swimwear and creative sims. He is a popularity sim, and I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, fam, he rolls out in the aspiration calculator to be a secondary romance. I wish it wasn't true. I wish it wasn't true because I love him and Ophelia together and I don't want to see her get her heart broken. Oh, and I didn't show Jenny's lifetime wish. It's to sew 300 items on the sewing machine. Hence why she has a sewing machine, and that's going to be her new like hobby probably. So this is Jill. She's like being a bit of a snot right now. She's like judging my chair. She's close to being friends with her parents and her brother. Actually, they have a decent relationship as well. And the only other kid she knows is Buck, which is the youngest Grunt brother we'll meet pretty soon. She is an A student in school, so she's like a really good little student. She is a Virgo, which would make her a knowledge sim. She has a popularity token, meaning that Maxis, EA, whatever, they wanted her to grow up to be a popularity sim. So she'll probably be a popularity sim when she grows up with a secondary knowledge. She's neat. She's pretty shy. She's a little bit lazy, a little bit playful, and she's between grouchy and nice. When Jill closes her eyes, she sees dolphins. She has her heart set on becoming a deep sea welder someday. So I'll probably have her in oceanography. Her hobby is film and literature, specifically watching movies. So she's gonna love to sit around and watch movies. All of her memories are basically the same as her brother's. She grew up pretty well and she remembers her uncles getting abducted. She hasn't really lived enough life to have too much, of an exciting memory. And yeah, like I said, she's probably going to be a popularity sim with a secondary knowledge once we get there. She does want to make a friend and she actually wants to obtain a pet, but I see them having a dog. This is a dog family to me. So maybe we'll do that today. You can see Jenny sitting here watching Paul do a little dive. And you can see here their wedding. They got married and they had their little babies and their cute little family portrait in front of the fireplace. And then Johnny and Ophelia, they look so much different here than they do in my game because of my custom content. But they fell in love and I really hope they stay in love. But Johnny being a secondary romance ruins everything. She does want a baby. So maybe we can try for that baby. But she does want to quit her job. I don't know if I should do that right away though. Like she doesn't even have a bronze badge yet, Like her stuff is going to suck at first. Who's at my door? Oh my God, I love this. So teens in The Sims 2 will get grossed out by their parents kissing. Look, he's like, no, that is not it. The way she twirls him. Johnny, be grateful your parents are in love, okay? Listen, some of us, I don't want them to just go off and woohoo in the middle of the day, like with their kids right there. It's kind of awkward. Also, you're supposed to be in school. Oh my God, go to school. I'm going to send them to school, even though he gets out of school in like 1 hour. So that we can go and do a little try for baby. Casual try for baby. Oh no, it's gonna be a cutscene. Oh boy. Wait. Damn, her lingerie though, is so cute. Johnny is horsing around with some classmates one afternoon when he manages to effortlessly toss a chair clear across the classroom. Okay, so now he's a football player. Oh, who's here? Ajay Loner, Kristen Lost, and Aaron Beaker. Yeah, give me a minute, just a minute. just a minute. Oh my God, no. Oh, I'm so proud of you, son. He got an A+. Yeah, good job. Oh God. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in here. He's hiding. Okay, just let her get changed first. There we go. God damn. Okay. Oh, but this is Ajay Loner, who we'll see pretty soon. Oh, Darren Dreamer's here. Hello. She does want to make friends. It says so in her bio that she wants to make friends. So. Oh no, Jenny. Look at Paul. He's like, what is going on here? Look, he's like, hi, this is my woman. I'm gonna kiss her hand, baby. Hi. Oh God. What is this cat? Oh my God, this cat is destroying my stuff. Stop it, Fluffy. Get out of here, Fluffy. Oh my God, they're hitting it off. She's laughing at another man's jokes. Paul, this is serious. Well, she wants to get a dog. So I feel like, Paul, why don't you go ahead and do that? Where's the phone? Right here. Call service. And we'll adopt a dog. We have a bunch of puppies. I feel like maybe a large dog. Should we get a puppy? Maybe just like the most recent puppy. It's a girl. What should we name her? Sage. Yeah, like it's a green color. So like sage or Jade. Yeah, I think Sage is cute. Sage is so cute. Yes, and that is perfect because she loves green, so she would name it something like that. Okay, so here's Sage. Oh my god. Let me at her. Let me at her. Here come the police. And I always like I never understood why the police like deliver your dog to you. Oh my god, look how big her paws are. What happened? Oh my god, she's nervous. Stop. Look at her big old paws. Oh my god. Wait, this baby. Somebody come get this dog. I'm gonna cry. This dog is gonna make me cry. Oh, baby. Cry. Oh my god, look at his eyeball. I'm sorry that I'm getting so many pictures of a dog, but am I though? Am I? I don't know. They're so cute. Is this gonna be Johnny's dog? Is this gonna be Johnny's dog? I don't do like animal adoptions that often in The Sims. Like I just forget. But realistically, a lot of these families would probably have animals. They just didn't with the base game. So Pet Bowl, I like these ones because they have cute patterns. I feel like, oh, the little daisies would be so cute. I feel like that's gonna get in the way, especially once she grows up. But I'll leave it at that. For now, I'll move it if I have to. And then she's gonna need a bone at some point. Oh, it would be green. It would 100%. All of her stuff is gonna be green. That makes sense. Is there anything really in the way here? I don't think so. She's gonna probably pee in the house because I'm not gonna remember to take her out and put her like on the ground, like to go potty. So we're gonna have to scold her when she pees on the floor and I'm gonna hate it. Oh yeah, we can get her a green collar. when she gets big enough for a collar, we have to do that. Also, Johnny doesn't have a wish to go to college yet. I kind of wish he would wish that already, but hey, Johnny. Oh, she wants to talk to her dad. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Where is Paul? He's washing dishes. Okay. Oh, look at Jill feeding the puppy. Where's the puppy? Puppy's about to get stepped on. Oh my god, she's watching Aaron dance. Literally. She's watching the little girl. Like, look at her. Oh my god. I don't play with the puppies and kittens enough, clearly. I always forget. She's watching all of them dance. She's like, this is my new family. This is what family is. Okay. She wants to go downtown with her dad. Should we do that? I feel like he should. I feel like he's a family man. He would want to do that. I'm just going to have him go by himself, though. Spend some quality time with them. The fact that they're getting down this hard to Sims 1 music, they're just like me for real. This tiny puppy in this big bowl. Look how huge it looks. Okay, and now we're gonna have Paul go downtown with his daughter. Where should we go for like a fun father-daughter? It's probably dinner time. I feel like maybe we could go out to eat somewhere. The cafe. I'll have them go to the cafe. Pregnancy. Oh, never mind. She's pregnant. I was not expecting her to be pregnant. She wanted to dance with him and he said, ew. Why are you thinking about AJ? She thinks AJ's kind of cute. I mean, he is, but leave him alone. Oh my God. Oh, he wants to make friends. Okay, maybe we can make friends with your daughter. Did you bring your other sister too? Okay, it's just Chloe. I thought maybe she would bring Lola, but she said no. Why are you checking out Cassandra Lothario? Leave her alone, sir. We should talk to our daughter, like chat, maybe give her a joke. Oh my God, Mortimer Goth is here. I love seeing all of these Pleasant View Sims here. Okay, oh my God, we're so close to being friends. Let's go eat, shall we? This is a renovated version of the cafe by Katati, I believe. And I love it. Look at all the like little knickknacks all along here. Like, I just love that. I love it. It's like a very family style kind of restaurant. Okay. Yeah, this is where they have like the darts and stuff. Cassandra is at the table alone, like this huge booth with her father right there. Oh, they're gonna sit outside. That's actually kind of nice. I didn't know they could be seated out here. I'm a little bit extra when it comes to default replacements. I default replace everything, including the restaurant menus. I don't know what to say. I fell down a hole, okay? And I ended up with replacements for those. I don't know. I love that. It just adds to the aesthetic. So like I have replacements for, oh God, the beakers are here. Cersei is joining Pascal. Like they're here sitting. Oh my gosh, she's talking about how she's having a baby. She's talking about how she's found out she's pregnant. And Pascal, he just went, oh God. Not you being a mother. Oh, here we go. Did you see? That waiter is so over his job. He was like, Fuushi. It looks good though. Looks good. Look at Pascal. Pascal does not want to be here. Look at him. He's like, can I just be anywhere else right now? Oh my God, he does not want to be here talking to her. Look at him. He's like looking in the window. I love this game so much. I really do. Where are you going? Oh, is he gonna gain weight? Oh, he got body number 2. He got bloated, all that. Yeah, he's pregnant with a food baby. All right, well, I guess we'll pay our $48 bill. She kind of like ditched us to go play darts. I mean, we ate. It's almost midnight. Oh my God. Yeah, we need to go home. All right, we're gonna go home. Bye. Your wife is pregnant. You need to hurry up and get home. Apparently she's pregnant. And they're still dancing to Sims 1 music, being so cute and wholesome. Oh my God, look, he's playing with her. Johnny's kind of hungry. Maybe we should make actual dinner. Serve dinner, mac and cheese. Oh, he came back instantly. God, community time is so confusing. I never know if it's actually gonna work or not. All right, Johnny, go ahead and eat. Jill is sleeping on the freaking couch. Why don't you go shower? Yeah, take a shower and then see if you can sleep on this bed. I'm very curious if she can even sleep on that bed. Is Johnny available? No, bro. He's getting ready for bed. Uncle Laszlo has no sense of responsibilities. All right, I'm going to have her go to the bathroom and go to bed. I kind of see this fun relationship with Jill and Alexander, at least with being friends. I don't know the exact dynamic, but I feel like they could get along well. Yeah, I could see that. She does grow up in 4 days. I'm not sure how many days Alexander has, but I'm very curious to see like once all the kids know each other and like all go to the same school, like the different dynamics that are gonna pop up. Oh, she's going to her bed. Look, here she goes. Oh my God, she's so small. All right, did she? Oh my God, she can sleep with this here. So now, last but not least, the Grunts. Tank has always lived under the hard thumb of his father, General Buzz Grunt. In this domesticated boot camp, can Tank prove his worth to this demanding dad? So I feel like Buzz comes from a long line of like these hard-ass military men. It just makes a lot of sense. And so I think that's why Tank, as the oldest, wants to like keep that going. And Rip kind of like challenges that. He doesn't want anything at all to do with that. I'll show you the house first. So this house was also renovated by Plumtails, and it definitely takes on that like military housing look as well. Like they kept it pretty similar to the original. They obviously made it like so much nicer, but there's like this whole obstacle course here now. He even has his own freaking helicopter he takes to work. Like, can he be any more freaking extra? I don't know. This is the house. So you walk in here, and as you can see, there's still like this framed picture of like from a wedding. So I wonder if Buzz is still a little hung up on his ex-wife. Unfortunately, she did pass away. So there's no rekindling that relationship. It kind of seems like he's holding on to things. And then, yeah, in here we just have like a stereo and stuff. And then there's a bathroom back here. And then this is what I would imagine would be Tank's bedroom. He's kind of a sporty boy. So this is like Tank's room. In here we have the kitchen area. I kind of like the red cabinets. Like it's different. It's not something that I've seen very often, and I kind of like that. But yeah, so they have their kitchen and their dining. I love all the plants, and like they are so good at decorating. I could never. This is all base game. None of this is custom content, and I can't make the game look this good, like a house look this good without custom content. And then we go upstairs. In here we have like a bit of a seating area. We have Rip's room, of course. He has like all of these rebel emo posters. Rip's room, I got him like a drum kit, and he has like a little TV video game area in here. And then there's another bathroom here that the kids can share. This is Buck's bedroom. He's got like arts and crafts and stuff, which I thought was so cute. And then this is Buzz's room. Pretty much exactly what I would imagine. It's like as sterile and basic I would imagine like his room would be. And then we also have stairs right here that lead to the basement. So they have this kind of like library space down here. And there's like a whole rec room. They have like a kind of a hangout basement. I feel like if they ever threw parties, they would have them down here. Or like Rip would hang out down here. And they have kind of this back, I don't know what you call it, like a back patio space. They have like a grill and stuff like that. And yeah, we have the obstacle course, like I said before. And then he has this helicopter. And in this space, this is like, I guess they're going for like kind of a lab, which he is in the military and stuff. So like maybe this is like, you know, to snoop on aliens. He's got like all these alien posters and stuff. I feel like this is to spy on like Paul. I can see him just coming here to like monitor him and everything. It's also partly a gym as well. But yeah, I thought that was so interesting. And then in here he has like a lie detector test. If he wanted to, he could try and kidnap Paul and like make him confess to his whatever crimes he thinks he committed. And then yeah, up here he has his helicopter. They have like axe throwing because manly. And then up here he has his where he can gaze and look for aliens and stuff. But yeah, so this is Buzz, the military man himself. So he is the son of Missy Grunt and General Chip Grunt. So I was totally right. He comes from generational military background. It makes sense. He wanted to be just like his dad. So apparently his dad was a general as well. But General Buzz was married to Lila, and together they had Tank. Oh, here she is. They had Tank, Rip, and Buck. Lila Grunt was the child of A.P. Vandermorgan and Jacqueline Vandermorgan. And yeah, they divorced before she died. I'm guessing it's probably because she got sick of him and his obsession with Paul and being a bully and stuff. Like maybe she just like finally had it and, you know, divorced him, but then she went and died. So there was no chance of like rekindling that or fixing that relationship. As you can see, he's only friends with Tank. And I think that's because Tank is the one who's the kiss ass and wants to be just like his dad. He is negative with his son Rip because Rip really challenges like the status quo. He does not want to be like his dad. He doesn't want to fall into that. And then Buck, he's like meh with, Buck is still kind of young and I don't know where he's going to want to go yet as far as his career and stuff. He doesn't like Loki. He doesn't really like anyone, but he especially does not like Paul or Olive Spectre. And he doesn't like Paul because he's like racist toward aliens basically. And he doesn't like Olive because his ex-wife disappeared on her property and died. So yeah, he is a general level 10 of the military career. So he's pretty much as high up as he can possibly be. He is a Leo. Okay. He is kind of neat. He's surprisingly outgoing, fully active, not surprised, incredibly serious, not surprised. And he is on the grouchy side. The general likes to have his clocks set to military time. He used to enjoy barbershop quartet singing, but that is classified information. Oh my God. I kind of love that though. Like I love the lore. So normally I would make his hobby singing, but since he wants to hide that from the world, I'm going to say his hobby is sports and like football kind of vibes, the toxic masculinity. Exactly. But I might still have him sing like a little bit, like when no one's around. So he learned all of his skills from his parents. He learned how to study, and he actually became besties with his dad. So he was apparently very close with his father, and he made besties with Lila when they were just kids. Grew up into a teenager and apparently bullied Pascal. Like why he was such a bully, I don't really know, honestly. But he won all of these fights. Like literally, he beat the crap out of everyone. Everybody. He had his first kiss with Lila and went steady with Lila. And then he grew up into an adult, fell in love with her, and got engaged, got his job in the military, got married, like very by the book kind of man. And then he woohooed with her. And his father died, unfortunately, before his son Tank was born. So they never got to meet their grandkids, which is kind of sad. His mom did, which is you know, at least there's that. Taught Tank to walk, had Rip, and then he met Paul. So I don't know if Paul moved in next door at this time or what. Then they had Buck, and then he lost a fight with Paul. Made enemies with Paul, actually. And then he lost Lila as a best friend. So their relationship went like totally down the drain. But yeah, he lost Lila as a best friend, I think because of, you know, his obsession and his kind of racism toward aliens, and I think she just wasn't having it. Unfortunately, they weren't friends anymore, and then eventually that led to them breaking up. And it seems like it was her decision because it's a bad memory for him. When we said I do, who knew it would turn out to be we don't? I think my heart is breaking. And then before he could even try to like patch things up or figure out what he was gonna do, like she died on Olive's property, and he met Olive, and he's hated her ever since. And he reached the top of his military career, and here we are. And he is turned on by a great cook and someone who's good at cleaning. His turnoff would be aliens, like sci-fi stuff, like obviously, you know, like I feel like that's who he would be. He is a popularity sim. He is a Leo, so he would be a popularity sim. And he's a secondary fortune. I think he rolled out that way with the aspiration calculator. He wants to reach the top of his career, which he already has, and have 3 children on high levels as well. So he wants his kids to like be as successful as he was. Then we have Tank. He is friends with his dad, as we know, because he kisses his butt. And he doesn't get along with his brother either at all because he's like the black sheep. And he is like sworn enemies with Johnny Smith because like father, like son, he sees the way his father acts towards aliens. So he's going to do the same. He's also an A student in school, so he does pretty well for himself. He is a Capricorn, so he is a bit neat. He's on the shy side. He is fully active like his dad. He is completely serious. His personality is so similar to his dad's, and he's between grouchy and nice. Tank wants to be just like his old man. He spends his days lifting heavy things, dodging imaginary bullets, and being bigger than the other guy. But deep down inside, he wonders if anyone really knows who he is. Yeah, he's a Capricorn, so he would actually be a knowledge sim, but he is a popularity sim, so I'll probably make him a knowledge secondary. Yeah, his hobby is sports, which makes sense because that's like his room. He learned all of his skills, and then his grandmother passed away. And then Rip was born and Buck joined the family. He remembers his parents breaking up, which is obviously like a very bad memory. And then his mom died. And then he made enemies with Johnny. So I wonder if Tank kind of took out all of his teen angst and everything that was going on in his life, and he took it out on Johnny. And his turn-ons are makeup and athletic sims. His turn-off is fatness. They're just equally problematic people, honestly. And then we have Rip, who needs to get out of the gate. Like, what are you doing here? Why? He's the black sheep, the middle child, like whatever you want to call it. He's actually friends with his little brother, which I think is freaking adorable. I absolutely love that. No one else is, but he seems to be kind of soft towards his little brother. He does not get along with Tank or his dad for obvious reasons. And he's friends with Ophelia, and he's close to being friends with Johnny actually as well. I love giving Tank and Buzz redemption arcs. See, I feel like Brandy Broke could really mellow him out, and there would almost be like a Brady Bunch thing because they each have 3 kids, and I think that could be interesting. I'm not going to force it too much, I don't think, but we'll see. He's a C student, so he's very meh in school. He just doesn't really care. He also works part-time at the gas station. He just kind of wants to do his own thing, make his own money, and live his own life and not do whatever his dad and brother are always doing. He is also a Sagittarius, so he would be a pleasure sim for me. I'll probably give him a secondary pleasure. He's pretty freaking sloppy. He's a mess. He's very outgoing though. Super lazy. Like now we know why he doesn't want to work out all the time. Like he is the total opposite of his father and brother. He is super playful. He's incredibly nice. Like he's a nice guy, but like really. Rip totally doesn't care what you think of him. He's going to do whatever he wants to do, which is mostly what everyone else is doing. His hobby is music, specifically drums, which is why I gave him a drum kit in his room. He learned his other skills, all from his mother though. His father was not very hands-on with him. Somehow he still grew up badly, but he met Ophelia when they were kids. Let's see, he met Johnny as well. And then Buck was born. So they broke up when he was a kid, and then she died and he became a teenager. Then Buck grew up. So Buck was only a toddler when his mom died, which is sad. He probably doesn't have that many memories of her. And then he got his job in the slacker career. And that's where we are. His turn-ons are fitness and creativity. He likes a creative sim. He is also gay. I can just imagine what Buzz thinks about that, but it doesn't really freaking matter, does it? And yeah, he is a romance sim, and he's gonna be a secondary pleasure. That is Rip. He is gonna woo all the boys across Pleasant View and Strangetown. This is Buck, the baby of the family. He's only friends with Rip. Rip is the nicest to him. Like his dad and his brother, not so much. He could be friends with Jill growing up. They kind of lead you towards that. But yeah, Rip is the one that really takes care of him and is like sweet to him. He's also an A in school, so he's doing pretty good in school for the time being. He is a Scorpio, which means he would be a fortune sim for me, but I'm pretty sure he has a token to be a popularity sim. He's completely neat, pretty shy, pretty lazy, and super serious, but he's also incredibly nice. More than anything else, Buck wants to be a pet stylist to the stars. He spends a lot of time wondering why his father never seems to notice him. Like they literally tell you, like he's kind of neglected by his dad. Like his dad just doesn't give him the attention that he deserves, you know? His hobby is arts and crafts, specifically painting. And that's why he has like all that arts and crafts stuff in his bedroom. And then as we saw, he learned all of his skills from his mom. And then right before he grew up into a child, his parents broke up and his mom died. So that's like all of his memories. See, that's like all he has to go off of. He hasn't had the most exciting of lives, I guess. That's little Buck. He just wants to be included. And I think I love Rip because of how much, like how nice he is to his brother. So yeah, you can see Buzz like training Tank. And then you can see him getting his ass beat by Paul. I love to see it. Love to see it. I don't know what this is. I think this is Lila leaving. I'm pretty sure this is his ex-wife deciding to leave him. And then this is him, you know, talking to Tank and prepping him for the military, and then Rip in the background like, couldn't be me. And then it's like Rip's laying here watching TV and him being pissed off and annoyed. I wonder how his wife died. Well, she died on Olive's property, so rumors are that Olive killed her. Look, he was like dancing with him. Look, he's not into this conversation. Like I love The Sims 2. It's just very accurate to how things are supposed to be. Like they just don't get along. They don't vibe. Oh, are you gonna try to read to your brother? Oh, oh my God, he just tried to hug Rip. Sir. Rip said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get away from me. But I'm gonna have them go to school actually. Walk to school. And he just sits here and plays chess by himself. He wants to talk to Buck, so there's that. He also wants to meet someone new. I could just have him go out. I kind of want him to meet Brandy. Should we have him take his helicopter somewhere? Can you take your helicopter anywhere we want? I've never tried this. We could go to like that kind of mall area. Hovers over Paul's for surveillance. He's kind of hungry. I'll have him go to Road to Nowhere, and then we'll see what he wants to do after that. Is he seriously just gonna take his helicopter? This is so extra. So freaking helicopter. I've never just taken the helicopter anywhere. Like I always had them, you know, they would take it to work or something, but to take a whole ass helicopter, like literally he's going down the street. He's going down the street and he's taking his freaking helicopter. I love it. And everyone's like, oh, Buzz is here. So everyone knows he takes his helicopter everywhere. Buddy, this is so extra. Literally, he lives right here. He could have walked so easily. Come on, you want to make friends? Oh, Pascal's here. This is awkward because everyone that he could be friends with, he's probably beaten up. So be seated at the counter, actually. I'm just gonna get chef's choice. Oh God, here's Pascal. Pascal's like, oh boy. Pascal is trying to greet me. Pascal, what are you doing? Pay your $11 bill. I should have skipped out and had him take his helicopter. He's gonna greet Pascal. Oh my God. He's talking about his promotions. He's like literally bragging. He's like, I don't care. Congrats on the promotion, I guess, and growing up well. I'm sure that was great for you. Oh, now he's gonna argue with him. You took your helicopter all like just across the street just to be a menace to society. That's a choice, Buzz. That's a choice. I was hoping that there would be like some Pleasant View Sims or something hanging around here, but I don't see anybody. Oh, look, he's literally bragging. He is bragging about his life. He's like, I don't care. Oh my God, he just joy buzzed him. He buzzed him. Buzz buzzed him. Oh my God. His engagement ring. He flew over just to get sand in everyone's eyes. Oh, now you're starting it. Now you started it. Now it's gonna be a freaking brawl. Oh no, 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 no. Stop. Breakdancer's like, I'm off the clock. Oh my God. We need to get out of here. Why don't you go home? Your kids should be home by now. Fly home. Oh my God, he just got struck by lightning. Pascal! He just got freaking struck by lightning. Wow. Okay. All right, he's going home. Literally across the street. It's okay, he wanted to get struck by lightning, if that makes it any better. Oh, that was a great time, Buzz. Hi, Tank. Oh, you got an A+. Cool. Cool, good for you. Okay, get out of the way. Rip's like, oh my God, move your ass. Oh my God. Rip, please leave him alone. You're supposed to be nice, Rip. You're supposed to be nice. I understand you don't like him, but you know. Oh my God, Buck. I know that we're close, but you don't just sit here and watch me take a deuce, bud. You don't just do that, Buck, okay? He's like, well, Dad's not home, so I guess I'm gonna have to serve dinner. Buddy, you've got to let him do what he's doing. Oh my God, Buck, you're so clingy, but I love you. Oh wait, you're not even hungry. Oh my God, just sit here then. Why are you painting on your little brother's canvas? Oh my gosh, you're starving. Why don't you go eat? Like, he won't take care of himself. Like, he doesn't want to be around Rip at all. He wants to sneak out with Ophelia, so maybe I'll try and see if she wants to sneak out with him. Tank will become an adult in a few days. Yes, he will. He has 3 days, and he has so far not wanted to go to college. I'm gonna unlock the fight with Johnny Wish. Oh, Dad's home. Dad's home. Love that. Why don't you come eat your sandwich that your son made for you? And he wants to gain a creativity skill point. Okay, so why don't you go upstairs, scrap your brother's painting, and we will practice. Instead of hearing the car pull into the driveway, imagine hearing a helicopter every time your dad got home from, like, oh my God, what are you two doing? I can't leave you alone for 2 seconds. Oh my God, the crying, please. Literally could not care less that his other son is crying. Like, I love that. I was gonna say, if I imagine that, I'd be silent. My dad never came home. Same. I love joking about our trauma together. If you know, you know. He wants to win a game against Rip. My God, they are just making each other cry. Like, shut up. I wonder if he could play like a video game with him. Can he join him? Oh, he's gonna sit in front of him. Okay, that's cute. Cute. I don't know if he's gonna win. Probably not. The crying makes me cackle. It's just so dramatic. And like, they're both to blame. They both keep provoking each other. Did you win? Did you lose? Damn it, it didn't count. All right, go to bed then. Like, even his bed sheets are like white, you know? Like, it's just like so the most basic. All I have left to do is to introduce you to the singles and Loner. And we're not gonna actually play them. We're just gonna kind of like introduce them. Has there ever been a group of roommates so different from one another? As if living in Strangetown isn't hard enough, will these girls be able to accept their differences and be friends? Or will the tension tear the house apart? Yeah, so far in my experience, they don't really get along. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Okay, so this house was renovated by Plumtails, as we, you know, probably could have guessed. And it's right next to the Grunt house. I kind of see this house as being like what used to be a hostel, but it's been like converted, and this is how they were able to afford to move in here. So we have this garage that's been renovated into kind of this like hangout area. There's a hot tub. It's just a whole place is very eclectic, and it's very like they found what they could and they didn't have much money, and this is where we are. But yeah, it seems like it was previously like a hostel, like for people to stay. You know, this is why there's like elevators in this building. But they decided to go ahead and they would all chip in and get this place because it was like dirt cheap, right? Like nobody was really taking care of it. It's a little bit dilapidated. So they have like some poker here. They have like this, look at this couch. This is the state of things right now, okay? This is the state of things they have going on. They have like a hookah in here, you know? They can blow bubbles. Their kitchen area Again, very like eclectic. They have all these different chairs and stuff. And like the fridge is all dinged up. Like it's just one of those like kind of, I don't want to say grimy, but like, I mean, kind of. And then this space here, I kind of converted it into a salon for Chloe to start out because she's going to kind of run her own salon, which I'll explain more in a minute. If we do go up in the elevator, we have this floor where like, this is where all their bedrooms are. And you see how their bedrooms are so small. Again, that's kind of giving like the hostel vibe. So yeah, this to me screams Erin. This would be her room. She would have like the crystals and the pictures on her wall. I just feel like this room is very Erin. This room is going to be Chloe's bedroom. And then this is Kristen's room. She's the sporty gal. And then this is Lola's room. She's kind of the more studious one. They also have a juice keg because of course they do. Look at the bathroom. Look at the bathroom. It's a mess. This isn't the ideal living quarters like at all, but they tried to make it. They tried to make do with what they had, okay? They're trying, and they have a pool. So that's kind of nice. I feel like realistically, this pool would also be like green and have leaves floating in it, but you know, is what it is. They even have like a basketball court. Like this would have been a cool place back in the day. It's just definitely been run down. But I actually really love that they live here. I think it's really cool. First things first, we have Erin here, who we know from being obsessed with Pascal's baby. Her brother is actually Loki Beaker, the one that had Nervous Captive. So there's that. She doesn't know her roomies very well. I feel like this is kind of a recent thing. Like they just all moved in together. And so they don't really know each other all that well, but she does not like Chloe. Chloe is kind of, I don't want to say the mean one, but she had a very different upbringing. You know, she was abandoned. She was raised by one of her dad's first wife. They probably had a very kind of simple upbringing. And Erin kind of gives off like probably never had to worry about money a day in her life until fairly recently vibes. So I think Chloe just does not vibe with this like perfect life, little prissy. Like I feel like that's why Chloe just doesn't vibe with her at all. Oh my God, I love how Pascal's face is burnt from when he got struck by lightning. She's not attracted to Vidkund. Ooh, sorry Vidkund. That's gonna be a no from her. But she is attracted to Laszlo and Ajay Loner. So she is currently unemployed. None of these people have jobs yet. Like I said, they just moved in and are gonna start their lives. She does want to join the culinary career. So I'll probably have her do that when we start playing them. She is also an Aries, which would make her a romance sim. So she is a popularity sim, but she would probably have a secondary romance. So she's a little sloppy, a little shy, a little bit lazy, super playful, great sense of humor, and she's on the nicer side. Erin spends a lot of time working on her psychic powers. Of course, she isn't really psychic, but don't tell her that. So that's why her room has like crystals and stuff. Like she's just like, she thinks she's psychic. She's not, but she thinks she is. Let me see. Her hobby is cuisine, which makes sense because she's going to be in culinary, and specifically baking. So she's going to want to like bake all the desserts and cakes and all of that fun stuff, which is going to be fun for me. She learned everything she needed to know. And she also got into private school and learned how to study. So her dad died when she was a teenager, but she somehow had a great birthday party. So she was like Little Miss Popular in high school from what this is like telling me. And she remembers Loki getting married and moving out and into this space here. So not too much to share right now. Her turn-ons are a great cook and someone who's good at cleaning. Her turn-off is a bad reputation. And her lifetime wish is to become celebrity chef, which is level 10 of the culinary career. We have Chloe here, but I gave her tattoos. Like she's so freaking cool. I think she's really cool. Chloe, gender pref. Yeah, she's bi. And she gets along pretty well with her sister. They're not as close as they probably could be. And she is not attracted to Kristen. And she doesn't really like Erin, and she doesn't like Kristen. She doesn't like anybody. She is friends with her dad now, though. She doesn't really have any other friends or anything right now. She's also unemployed, but she is going to be a like self-employed salon stylist. That's what she wants to do with her life. She wants to give makeovers for a living. She is a Cancer, which would actually make her a family sim, but she is a romance sim. So I would give her secondary family, which is going to be an interesting combination. She is sloppy, super outgoing, on the lazy side, super playful, very funny. She's kind of mean. She's kind of mean girl, like would tell a joke about you and pretend like it was all in good fun, but like really she's just being mean. The complete opposite of her sister, Chloe just wants to meet new people and to have a good time. She can often be found daydreaming or chatting on the phone. And her hobby, nature, camping, and hiking. So apparently she's going to be quite the outdoorsy gal because that's what she rolled out to be. Maybe she longs for a real family underneath her persona of wanting to woohoo around. Yeah, because she had such a chaotic upbringing that I think she would want to have like that ideal family life. But she learned all of her skills from Glabe. Glabe came through, okay? She did not have to, but she did. And she raised her and she taught her everything she needed to know, and they grew up well. And then when she was a child, she actually became besties with Glabe. So they were really close. And she remembers Glarn, her dad, getting remarried. And she actually got rejected from private school. So maybe her grades weren't good enough, but her sister got in and not her. So, and then Lola got an A and she got a D, of course. And then she grew up badly because that's just embarrassing, you know? And then Glabe died, like as soon as they became teen. Or wait, when did she die? Oh my gosh, she has so many siblings that it's like all she remembers is them all aging up. Like that's all she remembers. And then she remembers when Jenny got married to Paul, and she's turned on by voluptuous Sims, if you will, and who are creative. And yeah, she's gonna be like a little cosmetology girl. She's gonna run her salon. And then this is Lola. This is her twin sister, Lola. So yeah, they definitely look a lot different than they do if you don't have them genetically corrected. Otherwise, they just have like a basic face template, but now they actually look like their parents. Like Chloe looks more like Glarn and Lola looks more like PT9. Again, she's not really friends with anybody, but she gets along with them better than Chloe. Chloe struggles to get along with people in general. You want her outfit in real life. Like it is so cute. Like it's kind of like preppy, but like it gave Lola vibes to me. I don't know. She's actually super close to being friends with her brother Laszlo, which is cool. They went to karaoke together, if you saw it. But that's pretty much it for her relationships right now. She's also unemployed, but she is going to be in politics career, actually. She wants to be the mayor. She is a Sagittarius, which would make her a pleasure sim, but she's a fortune sim. So I would probably give her a secondary pleasure. She's sloppy, but she's super outgoing, a little bit lazy, and she's more on the serious side. She was always a little bit more studious, I think, than Chloe was. And she's really nice, actually. She gets along with people way better than Chloe. And I think maybe that's why Chloe had a harder time growing up, because Lola was just she was better with school and getting along with people in general. Intelligent and focused, Lola knows what she wants and how to get it. She enjoys politics, hence why I'm putting her in politics, and telling those around her what to do. Her hobby is games, specifically bar games like poker, stuff like that. Like she loves that stuff. Which I think as a pleasure sim makes sense because she's gonna probably want to do that kind of stuff a lot. So she learned all of her skills as well. So like literally Daniel and Mary Sue couldn't be bothered to teach Lilith, but yet Glabe was a single mom who probably worked. And she ended up teaching both of them all of their skills, like queen behavior. Honestly, she was also besties. So she was besties with both of them. They had a really good relationship with her. And she actually got into private school. School came more naturally to her than it did to Chloe. And then Glabe died when they were teenagers, which begs the question of like, what did they do in the meantime? Like, I guess they just raised themselves. But yeah, then they grew up, and I mean, we kind of know the gist of their lives now. She's turned on by educated Sims who are hard workers. She is turned off by unemployed Sims. Like she wants someone who's going to work as hard as she does, as hard as her mom worked for them. That's Lola, everybody. She's going to be the mayor one day, hopefully. And then getting high over here is Kristen. Kristen, stop. Let me just give you your introduction, okay? I know you think Aaron's hot. I know. Last but not least, we have Kristen. Kristen's gay. So Kristen is really attracted to Aaron. She thinks she's super pretty. 10 out of 10 intro. She's sitting here getting high with Aaron and just crushing on her. Oh my God. Also, I have Aaron, Lola, and Kristen. They all have degrees. Like they were all more studious and they would need degrees to get as far as they want to be in their careers. Chloe went a different route. Guess her family tree. She's the daughter of Artie Lost and Daisy Lost. And that's all we really know. She is kind of like a one-off sim. Like nobody really knows like much about her life, I don't think. But she's pretty close to Aaron. She seems to maybe have a little bit of a crush on Aaron. She kind of likes Lola. She does not like Chloe. Chloe is just hard to get along with. Like I said, I love Chloe, but she is probably kind of difficult to relate to and get along with. Oh, she's actually pretty close with Ajay Loner as well. Interesting. And she does not like Jenny, Olive, Laszlo, or Vidka. Like she doesn't like quite a few people. She's unemployed, but she's going to be a Hall of Famer in the athletic career. My sporty gal. She is a Taurus, so she would be a fortune sim, which she already is, so that works out. Pretty sloppy. Between shy and outgoing, she's pretty active, which makes sense for being a sporty gal. She's pretty serious, but she's incredibly nice. Kristen envisions herself as a world famous sports champion. She doesn't particularly care for Strangetown, but it's only a pit stop on her track to greatness. So maybe one day she'll live somewhere else. Maybe she'll live in Pleasant View someday. Who knows? This is where she's at for now. Her hobby is sports basketball. That's what she rolled out to be. So she's a basketball girly, which works out because they literally have like a basketball court in their backyard. We can say that she's trying to be a basketball star. She went to school. Maybe she got some scholarships and stuff. So she learned everything from her parents. She grew up well. She learned how to study. Again, like she just had this kind of idyllic upbringing. However, it looks like her dad died when she was only a child. And then once she became an adult, her mom passed away. She moved in with the girls and here we are. I kind of think of it as like maybe Lola and Kristen went to college together. So I think maybe they knew each other from college and that's how Kristen got kind of roped into living with them. Her turn-ons are talented athletic sims. And yeah, she is a fortune sim with a secondary knowledge. And I'm pretty sure it rolled out that way. That's Kristen. Yeah, she's going to want to be a Hall of Famer. But yeah, they definitely seem to have kind of a, I don't want to say a cliquey thing, but they are twins and they're the only ones that know, they can like relate to each other growing up in the same environment and everything. And meanwhile, these girls are out here getting high, like. And then last but not least, I'm going to show off Loner, which won't take long at all. So last, but I mean, I would say not least, but honestly, he's probably the one that I would struggle to play with the most because he's just kind of a nobody, like really in the grand scheme of things. AJ has come to Strangetown hoping to find himself. Will he be successful in his new home? Or will the odd things that always seem to happen here drive him away? But we definitely need to think of how to spice up his life a bit. Otherwise, I'm going to be like, damn, I don't know what to do with him. I need to like brainstorm for him. So this is his house. This is a renovated version of his house. I'm going to have to check in editing and see who made this house. I will update and let you all know once I edit this down. Is it Katati? Okay, I was going to say, I don't think it was Plumtails. For once. I do have some of her other lots. The Golden Rattlesnake Bar, I have that. So this is like a little, kind of like a little cottagey house that came with Strangetown that's been obviously renovated. Pretty small. This is the little kitchen area, but it's still kind of homey, kind of cute in a way. Cabin-y vibes. There's a jukebox. And this is the bedroom. Again, it's giving kind of like old cottage or something vibes. I love this like cowboy wallpaper. But yes, so that's the house. There's like this bathroom here, and then it actually has a decent sized little back deck. And here he is in the bathroom chilling. But this is AJ. He's pretty cute, I think. His parents were Vikram and Maduri Loner. And he is kind of attracted to Aaron. So who knows where that may go. He's actually very attracted to Jenny Smith. Jenny makes me nervous. Jenny makes me nervous because all these men find Jenny like really beautiful. He is currently unemployed. He's just kind of getting his life started, honestly. He does want to earn 10,000 simoleons by playing musical instruments. So in my mind, I was thinking maybe he could be like a musician boy who's trying to like get through life. He doesn't want like the grind, you know? He wants to just live his life playing music. He is a Gemini, which would make him a popularity sim, but he is a fortune sim. So I'd probably give him a secondary of popularity. So he is a little bit neat. He is more on the outgoing side, which makes sense. He's a little bit lazy and he's actually kind of serious. And he's between grouchy and nice. So he's like a serious musician. Okay. He takes his art very seriously. That's the vibe I get from Ajay Loner. To pass the hours, AJ enjoys counting the grains of sand in his backyard. They make him sound so incredibly dull. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to like spice him up a little bit, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. His hobby is guitar. playing the guitar. So that's why, again, I'm going with kind of like the musician vibe. Like he's a serious musician. He doesn't want the grind. He wants to just live playing his guitar. He grew up well. He learned everything. He learned how to study, did really well. And then his parents died and he moved out. This is where he's at. His parents just died. He's out on his own. He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. He's turned on by fitness and makeup. His turn off apparently is facial hair. Sorry, we could never be together because of my PCOS. Anyway. So yeah, he is a fortune sim with a secondary popularity. That's it for AJ. Quite the boring boy, but we'll try and spice him up. Maybe it will surprise me and he'll be like the most dramatic one when we actually get into rotations. He seems very generic. That's why I'm like, what are we gonna do with him? He doesn't have like family that ties him here, even like the singles do. You know, he's just kind of there. But I could put like a guitar in the Golden Rattlesnake if there's not one already and have him go there and try to perform for tips. Being this street musician, kind of like just trying to get through life, and maybe along the way he'll find love and settle down, and who knows. Note to self, don't ask the chat for how to spice up this man. Making him a serial killer is apparently the consensus. We already have a serial killer in Strange Town. So that is it for the Strange Town introductions. I can't believe we're finally here. And now we're actually going to get into rotations the next time we play, which is like really exciting for me. I am so ready to finally actually get into the rotations and get things going. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye.